Can't do finger guns.
Unexpected. Right. Can't do finger guns.
I'm gonna
do the Henry Cavill cock ear.
Yeah.
Hold on. I got to do it, and then all of a sudden make my 5 o'clock shadow on my beard just a little bit darker. Amazing. All right, y'all. Well, thanks for coming by to Yee Haw. I've been, to quote the Don, I've been standing in the sun quite a long time today. We was out at the beach, so I'm a little cooked. So this should be fun. I'm ready to pass out.
You look as pale as ever. What do you mean you're cooked?
Yeah, it's the lighting.
It's the lighting. I don't know. I was standing out there. I didn't say I got tan, but
you said you got cooked. I assumed cook would be like
on the inside. It was like
brain. It was hot.
Okay. Okay.
Say, I got far too much sun.
I got a lot of sun. I got a lot of sun recently.
Yeah.
Oh man.
There in California, look at him. Look at him looking all tan.
This is the
Nick
best part.
Shade bastard
this
with
is
his
the best.
98 degrees.
This is the best part. You ready?
Oh yeah.
Oh, boy.
Hold on.
The farmer tan.
Oh,
look at that.
Got here.
driver tan.
Yeah.
All right, y'all.
Oh yeah, that's good. That's good.
Okay, that was good. That was good. But gentlemen, I'm just letting you know, I was hanging out with Cole today, and you want to see the most bizarre farmer town when you meet a pale ginger who grows enough freckles that they become a singular tan mass.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
A farmer tan. It's weird. It doesn't look right at all. Oh, hey, the captain wants to know, how did you get so many spiders in your hat?
Yeah. So I live in the Midwest, and we got spiders
Never heard of it.
crazy out here.
Never heard of it either.
I sat it down next to my computer, and there are some boxes down there, and somehow it made a perfect angle in which spiders like to live. And so when I picked it back up, there were a bunch of spider webs that were connected to it that I didn't see right before I picked it up. And I saw a bunch of scuttling go on inside. And I went, nope, not doing that.
He is a scaredy cat. All right, now, I forgot y'all's initiatives, but I know you're not on my initiatives. So, because I swapped out all your guys for guys that actually have your names on the map.
Oh, I see.
So, where we last left off
of the round, but I don't know if I was first.
We last left off in a bit of rowdiness.
Ooh, it worked.
Here's what I'm gonna do. At the pinnacle, the climactic fight between Max Manley and actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf in the streets.
That's right.
As everything was shaking out, all of a sudden, a Roman Catholic carrying romaine lettuce from Romaine, his wagon was out of control, and he went stampeding down the middle of the street of Yee Haw, Texas, and managed to run over the actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf, decapitating him with a wagon wheel, causing all the bandits to scatter. So what I'm going to do right now is I am going to roll to see. I'm going to roll a whopping D4 for each of these gentlemen, and whatever I get, by gentlemen, I mean the NPCs, because the Roman Catholic with romaine lettuce from Romaine happened to only hit NPCs as desired by his creator.
Big cafeterian for those of you at home version of the game.
So this one's for Tex, and he lost a single hit off his amount of hits he's got. So he's lower. This one's for Big Bruce Tum Tums. He gets heavily trampled, but he manages to survive, but he looks not okay. This is for Whopper.
Whopper Jr.
And Whopper also looks heavily not okay.
Oh,
and
boy.
Chicken Fry, he takes...
Oh, man.
Captain Kyrian making it rain with manna from the heavens themselves.
Thank you.
I need to roll for Onion Ring, that stinky bastard.
You knocked my hat off.
We got some loot.
He's looking pretty terrible. And Whopper Jr. straight up dies. He gets run clean over.
Oh, Junior's dead.
That dude had a rough go in the commercials too, you know.
He is deader than the Bronco Burger, promotional burger for the small soldiers.
God, that was the only burger I liked.
Bronco Burger. It was good. I liked it.
That was the only burger I liked from barbecue.
All right, now we got
it was a good burger.
Loot for all the gentlemen, so y'all can get on the butter my butt and call me a biscuit table each. Lafayette, you got yourself a fine duster coat.
Oh man, I feel like a real cowboy now.
Oh, and Max Manley happened to get himself his very own petticoat.
That's very manly.
EW got himself a Cody Gale blade. Carry a Cody. Keep it crimson. A Cody Gale blade is slightly longer than a Bowie knife, but far too elaborate to be of any kind of practical use except for gutting sons of bitches red in the streets. You can't open no cans with it. You can't sharpen nothing with it. But if you want to stick somebody, they're going down. And it seems there that Dakota Laredo, you got yourself a Stevie T muscle liniment. You just rub that into whatever is the problem, and it cures what ails you.
Love it.
And then Damascus, you got yourself a Morgaine harmonica, singing the song of hope.
The song of hope. It's a good song.
That's a real nice petticoat there, Max Manley.
Only a real man could wear a dress and get away with it.
That's what you said when I asked you to, and you didn't, says Betty the Ball Breaker.
Oh, shit.
So, without further ado, all the NPCs with the hold on now. All right, hold on. Let me count here. So,
do we have
2, 3, 4, 5? One of y'all, just choose. I don't care who. Roll a D6.
You can.
I got it.
Take it.
3.
Nice.
Smart.
The mysterious stranger lines up a shot and shoots Whopper clean in the head. Then he looks at you guys, winks, and steps back into the shadows. Only to disappear entirely in the fracas.
Which luck stat do you have?
All right, so that leaves Big Bruce Tum Tums gets up with his big Brucey self and says, and he coughs up some blood, and he is gonna, let's see here. You done killed his boy, so he has had it. I forget who he's aiming for. Wasn't it you, Max Manley?
Right.
Did you kill his boy?
Ain't no man been killed that hasn't been killed by Max Manley.
All right. Well, that's all well and good. He's going to shoot at you, Max Manley.
All men. They don't ever
I'm
been
the
killed.
killer of all men. That's true.
I got a 13. That's a shot. I'm going to shoot again.
All right.
And I got an 80. That ain't nothing.
I got plenty of limbs and other body parts that need to be blasted off before.
Sounds great. You're going to take 10.
A little winky there.
All right, and then Onion gets up. You see he coughs up some blood, and a big cartoonly green cloud of onion fart stink straight out his mouth. And he is going to see if he's got enough common sense to leave. And he does not. So he wanders over to you, Lafayette, and he's going to shoot you.
Now why he want to do that? Because I got myself a snake right here. I'm going to ride at him, maybe.
He misses with a 98.
Yeah, you want to shoot at me.
So Whopper, who's also looking terrible, gets himself up and see if he's got enough common sense to leave. He does. And he's like, boys, the Burger King bandits are going to ride again. We're out. And so Whopper starts leaving.
Coward.
Man, he flew in the sky. Did you see that? He just.
He did. He just. Whew.
The operative word there is that he
And with
starts
that,
leaving.
chicken
He ain't
fries
finished.
Chicken Fry's like, Junior, you will be avenged. And then he goes back with Whopper. And the Onion Ring's like, yeah, what they said. And he takes a couple steps back because he wasted his action trying to shoot somebody. And Tex is, I forget who Tex's target even was. I think he's trying to kill Damascus because he's a dirty Presbyterian.
That was true.
I am
Oh,
a
yes.
Presbyterian.
Forgot about
Oh,
that.
we know. We heard.
He yelled so loud he blurred his
swipes at
camera.
you with a cleaver. He misses on the first and he hits on the second with brawn.
He's the brawny man?
You got a dog, Chad.
I got a 7 to hit you, so if you want to do a dodge with some quick draw, you can do that if you got action points left around for it.
How the hell am I supposed to know? Is this a fresh round or not?
It's a new round, so you got 3.
Same day
is-
snacks. There ain't no snake bombs for you around here, madam.
Oh, Featherfall
Whoa,
leading with the party
Featherfall.
of 13.
Oh, the
Hey,
feather
hey.
fall
Oh,
is
it's
here.
Brendan.
Well, howdy there, y'all. Welcome to Yee Haw, and we're just wrapping up here. This mighty little scrap the boys had in the middle of the night is kicked off by none other than actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf, who thankfully got done run over in the streets by a Roman Catholic who was selling romaine lettuce straight out of Rome, Maine. It's just what a normal, this is normal. That cleaver's gonna do 5 damage clean at you, Damascus.
5 damage. Do I take that from my full stamina or from my half?
Well, you take it from whatever stamina you got till you got no stamina.
How the hell
And the
am
reason we keep your full and your half separate is because when you're at half, bad things start happening to you.
Injuries and such.
Injuries and such.
Yeah.
So I take it from my full,
All right.
is what you're
You-
saying. That's
If
all
you're
I
up there,
You
Yeah,
needed
want
to
to keep
know.
track of 3 things with your stamina because this is a real clear-cut, easy to understand rule system. And you're gonna have to keep track of your full stamina and then mark that down as you go, and then have little benchmarks for when you're full, half.
And
Third.
1/3.
Third. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Because
I took it.
things happen at half, and worse things happen at third.
I took that cleaver and I took it.
All right then. And,
And I took it.
Dakota, you're up.
Dakota? Who the hell's
I
Dakota?
mean,
Laredo,
Laredo.
you're
Laredo.
up.
I'm Joe Laredo.
Did I
Joe
write his
Laredo.
name wrong? What the hell?
No.
No.
He's a Laredo, and his hat is a Dakota.
That's
my-
that's
that was my
correct,
problem.
sir. All right. Well, they're trying to get out of here, so Dakota's going to raise his Sharps rifle, and he's going to fire upon the final members of the Burger King whatever squad, and we're going to make sure they don't ride again.
Shooting a man in his back.
He
Now,
shot me in the front first.
You got yourself out of Sharps. Whopper, chicken fry, and onion ring are still clear as day in your sights. Whopper's looking pretty bad now. Chicken fry, he's taking a beating, but he ain't on death's door like onion ring and Whopper are. Big Bruce Tum Tums is horning in on Max Manley like he's gonna pull off some point blank nonsense real soon now.
I just
We
want to
ain't
say
having none of that.
that sounds like a very Southern Baptist kind of move.
Well, this guy's still
Go up here
facing
to
Max
your mouth,
Manley.
Presbyterian. You can't badmouth. No, we'll take a bad mouth in a Southern Baptist from a Lutheran. but
Shooting
not
a
from
man in his back,
Presbyterian.
running away. Might as
This
well
guy
be
ain't running, he's
Episcopalian.
right there. Is this the guy with
You
the
take
cleaver?
that back now. Sorry.
Is this the guy with the cleaver that's trying to attack Max Manley?
No, the guy with the cleaver is trying to attack the dirty Presbyterian. What's up on the porch?
Well, if he's still in an attacking motion, we're gonna take him out first. I forget how to play this
Brandon
game.
said that Episcopals in comparison. Oh, ringing it. I just tell you. Oh, man.
Now, if Dad, he is quite a pawn master. You're going to get a lot of pawns with a friend while he's hanging around in the chat.
All right, then. So, before I forget, all my percentages went up because we decided to level. Am I right?
No, one of them
Nope.
did because
One.
you don't know what you're doing.
See,
I have no.
see how that works. Cam's
absolute
like
no clue.
every single thing went up, right? I added 10%
Not
to
every-
everything.
the things
I
that are
leveled.
in my chart. Is that correct?
So our
what
friend,
you do,
one went up by 5.
one of them went up by 5. Now, did you look at your chart for your character?
I'm staring at it right now.
All right, you see them numbers listed special for your class?
I see them.
Those are the maximums that could be added after character creation from leveling.
That
which
makes
is
more
very
sense.
clearly labeled in the book.
That would require me to be able to read, sir. All right, so
True story.
Got you there.
I roll a D100. Is that correct? I'm barely
Yep.
know how to play this game.
Rolling under a D100 now.
Same great faith, half the guilt.
Got to roll the old scratch there.
All right.
Oh, Emma Snag, she be from Texas, so
But the guilt
shit.
didn't
She
go away
know.
none now, did it? You got to stay on brand now.
All right, here we go. We're going to roll. Ah! We rolled a 30-something, 30,
A dirty one.
which is under 50. So
Well,
I
then
think I
that's-
hit it.
Then that's a hit there.
Would you say it was 30 or 33?
It was a 30. It was a 30 and a 0.
33 would have been a better roll.
Sure.
That's true. That would have been. But no,
Give me
it
some
was a 30.
damage and make it good.
Because when on a percentile die, if you rolls a double, it counts as a critical.
Well, I rolled a 33 that time, but it only counts for 6 damage.
Oh.
You do a flesh wound, but he seems to grit through this, and he's like, "Your other friends ain't gonna save you now, Presbyterian. I'm gonna paint this door red with your blood."
He's doing
All
it
right.
again. I got
All right,
action
then.
points, right?
You got action
Yep.
points
How
with
many
him
do I
fire
get?
away.
3? 2?
You get
I don't
3 a
remember.
turn.
3.
You don't even know how many action points he gets.
No.
I barely know what I'm doing.
If you want to be able to dodge, you need to save at least one.
Right. That's what I want to make sure I had 3. I rolled a 21.
Bits.
Oh, loot specifically
Oh.
for Joe
We're
Laredo.
gonna get Joe Laredo an
Thank
early
you.
learning reading primer.
She with it, hooking him up.
That's a
Just-
gift that keeps on giving, partner.
Hold on now. I don't know that I should give you the loot table.
He specifically wants an early learn reading primer.
He did. Okay.
We need a
Because
baby
you're-
ABC book.
Now
Is what
this
we
is
need.
now this is a first though. We've never. I don't know of very times we've ever had chat be able to specify the loot. You're about to
It's
open Pandora's
true.
box.
Here's what I will do.
We're about to set a precedent here. Be careful.
This is she with it has established precedence. All right. Here's what's what, y'all. From here on out, I will accept loot if I find it funny and not overbalancing.
This
It's
game is totally
specified.
balanced. Yeah, it's going to have the advantage of tapping into an inside joke very well.
Or you could just roll on the loot table, which is full of fun stuff and useless stuff. So right now, so you are cocking your rifle, and then as your dust scrapes off the deck of where you're looking, all of a sudden you look down and there's an early reading primer, and it says Jack
I don't
in
know
the
what
old
it says.
West, and it shows a little boy in chaps with a big hat, and he's got next to him a dog, and he's got a stick horse.
I'll have to read up on that later once I learn to read up. All right. I need to write down, what is it? Early. There it is. Early reading primer.
Early reading primer,
Early
Jack
reading
in
primer.
the Old West.
Early reading primer. Reading
I
being
don't like that.
R-E-A-D-I-N.
Jack Goes West. I like that best.
Jack
Which is
goes
the
west.
prequel to 50 Going West.
It is.
That's right.
With Presbyterians and not Jewish mice.
No.
Loosely
They're
based.
Presbyterians
Jewish
and Jack
friends.
Goes West. At best, There is Protestants only.
We need to turn the Teach Kim How to Read channel point of word back on.
All right. So, I rolled a 21. I believe that's going to hit since I rolled under whatever that is, 50. And let's see if we can do more than 6 damage to that feller.
What you're rolling under is just under
Oh,
50.
that was much better. We got a 19
A 19 for damage?
for damage. That was almost
Oh,
max.
hell.
Wowzer.
How does Texas' story end as he comes in with that cleaver towards Damascus, threatening to paint a door red with the blood of this filthy Presbyterian?
John Knox will
Wow.
protect. Founder of the
Joel
Presbyterian Church,
Loretta.
by the way.
Of course, I read into that one. The best part is I was raised Presbyterian and I do not know that.
I'm still 50-50 on whether I think Clint just Googled that or not.
Wiki.
There we go.
He's got to know now.
I was like, there's half a chance Clint just knew that already, but I
Shiggy I was taught all about Martin Luther. Let's keep moving on.
Yeah.
All right, so Joe Laredo raises his rifle once again after reloading, aims it up nice, and fires right through the white of his eye. It comes out the back.
One of his eye goes out the back of his head. Ow. And he gets knocked clean to the ground with a giant hole through his face.
He slowly takes the gun down and picks up a reading primer, puts it in his pocket.
A reading rainbow.
You turn it to, you pick up the reading primer, and then you see there's little word bubbles that says, "Golly, the West seems fun."
This book ain't very truthful, but by God, it's going to teach me something.
EW, you're up.
I can't tell if
All
that's
right.
Clint Eastwood or John Wayne or Forrest Gump.
It's
That's
kind of
good.
a mix because I'm not good at either.
There are 3 of them either.
It's Forrest Wayne.
It's Forrest Wayne.
Forrest Wayne.
It's John
Oh,
Gump.
My name's
John
Forrest,
Gump.
Forrest Wayne.
I'll fix your wagon.
I'm doing the best I can on short notice, all right, boys.
My mama said life is like a revolver full of bullets. You never know what you're gonna shoot.
I don't really have that now, Joe. Now I'm doing getting some bit of my stamina back with Die Hard, and then emulating a great small man. I'm going to take a sniff out of my snuff box for the discerning debutante.
Oh,
Stare
yes.
down the Burger King boys, and I reload.
Oh,
Having just emptied my entire barrel on actual Cannibal Shia LaBeouf last round.
That's right.
Actual
That's right. I
cannibal.
forgot how he went down.
do you want to spend any further action points, or shall I move on?
Oh no, it's 3 to reload, so I'll be doing that.
All right then, Max Manley, you're not having a great day.
Well, that's debatable. I did just vanquish actual Cannibal Shia LaBeouf.
You didn't vanquish nothing. You got lucky, which you ain't gonna ever get no more since you're nothing but a blind loser.
I done ate more of his leg than I ever ate of you. And
Oh, I know. I am well aware.
so I'll take my Die Hard 6 hit points, it looks like, on that awesome roll. So currently I have a dude hanging around over the tops of me, huh?
Yep. Onion
he's got-
Ring is closing in. Oh no,
Onion
Big Bruce
Ring.
Tum Tums. He's close.
Big Bruce Tum Tums. Yeah, the spiders took the hat away with that retort. That's great. Let's see. Well, Max Manley, to remind everyone, has no eyes, and both of his elbows have been shattered by bullets.
I didn't realize all of that.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's in bad shape.
he's pretty fucked up.
Forgot about the elbow shattered.
Yeah,
But he's still
he's got
talking shit. That's all that matters.
that's all that matters. Because I have this scythe, but I don't know how I'm going to use it. I got a Colt single action.
He's our own personal Black Knight.
You know what? Fuck it. The Black Knight would do this. I'm going to
Bleed on
use
it.
this scythe in my teeth. And I'm going to take this dude's legs out with him.
All
And
right.
I'm gonna do that with let's see. Yeah, this definitely seems like an overcompensate roll to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Since you're attempting to overcompensate, Max Manley, but you are blind. In the last moment, as you're getting ready to swing this scythe, you hear in the direction of Bruce Tum Tums, vaguely, though you are not quite certain, a very hearty, as if something hard is smacking the ground flat.
Well, I have no idea what 5 o'clock shadow is trying to tell me here, but I'll assume that's where I need to aim. Not directly at the sound, but somewhere in that vicinity.
Not.
And yeah, I do have a Gatling gun as well. That's
He left it up in the room.
Well, up in the room I'm on the ground floor, remember?
He left it down in the room.
Because you got thrown out the window into the street.
Yeah, I rolled a 37, but I believe I have disadvantage on all sight-based rolls, which makes this a 73, which would be a failure.
Of course it is.
Uh-huh.
Now,
you have no eyes.
Now, Max Manley, the generous DM has declared that disadvantage is not flipping to fail no more. You have to roll twice and take a worse.
Well, that's even better then. 37 or a 42. 42 is a success then.
Yee Haw! I just don't prefer that flipping it. That just seems cruel.
Well, in that case, Max Manley has struck at something. And amazingly...
How hard is to turn a Gatling gun crank with a shadow?
Now, what I thought he ought to try to do is teach his spirit animal to use the Gatling gun, and it'd be...
That's right. If I ever get back to that bedroom...
will be hilarious.
It'll almost be like Rocket Raccoon, only he's not a raccoon. We can't say what he is, but he's not a raccoon.
He is blind.
I will, in fact, be reloading with my feet. But I just did 24 damage with the scythe to this man or thing's shins.
God.
Wielded in my teeth.
You hear... now, hold on. No, okay. I had to remember what you were swinging with. That was a Levi scythe, if I believe.
It is factually a 3d10 scythe that took 2 of my AP to swing.
Yes, it did. All right. As it is a Levi scythe, hold on. You take a point of damage from your own scythe.
That only makes sense.
But it's a plus 30, plus 30 scythe. There's ancient story behind this weapon.
Max Manley, how does Big Bruce Tum Tum's story end? He's crawled all this way to get revenge because you killed his boy.
Well, clearly Max Manley was knelt down as he was fighting with the Shia LaBeouf, the blood exploding over his face. And if I remember at the end of last game, he horked out blood out of his eye sockets as he stood, staring him down. And with his empty eye sockets, blood dripping down his face like just bloody tears just hanging around, making an extra layer of beard. He grips his scythe in his teeth, and he swings it at thee. The grim castrator rides once again. He's no longer the full man he used to be.
And so with that, his crotchal area explodes in a shower of crimson nonsense and terrible. And for a brief moment, despite the fact that Big Bruce Tum Tums was coming here, y'all feel a brief moment of sadness as seeing that is not how you want to go.
No.
Bruce Tum Tums is gone. And Onion Ring sees that and says, boom, shit, fire. I don't want nothing to do with that. Lafayette.
Well, it's very unfortunate that they all decided to leave before dinner already. Now, as I'm not sure what I'm going to do here with the hill snake that I picked up last round, but I think I'm going to see if that Presbyterian ones that I hear they may handle snakes where he come from. So, there's still a one bandit there. Is he leaving?
Onion Ring is trying to leave, but he is large and he is stinky, and he wasted his turn taking shots at y'all. And then his bandit gang, they got scurred and they tried
He the
to
one.
leave.
He the one who took a shot at me, though, didn't he?
I
With
believe
his,
he
with
tried
his shoot
to.
gun. So
Oh, he
I think
did.
what I will do then is I will go ahead then and I will raise my twice barrel carabine and I will take a shot at him with my shoot gun, both barrels, which makes this a trivial shot. Now, for me, with a trivial shot with my quicker draw means I have a 67% chance to hit him.
That's true.
Plus, we out a number, which makes it another 10% higher.
Do something, yeah. It's unnecessarily higher.
So yeah, that's going to be as quite a high roll here for me, and that would be a hit. So that does it cost me it cost me 20 moxa to do that, which I will gladly spend.
Oh yeah.
I can hear you do this voice all day.
And it's all right, but what's I going to do the next is then I got to roll myself a 3d10 for damage.
How much?
3d10. You heard me. It's a 3d10. That's a 3 or 2 10s right there. I tell you right now. Was a 15.
How does Onion Ring's last moments end?
Well, my twice barrel carabine shoot gun fires out of both barrels at the same time and shoots him right through his back as he's trying to run away, leaving a big gaping hole in the middle like a big giant onion ring.
Beautiful. I like it.
He's like, oh! And when it goes through the center, Onion Ring releases a giant cloud through the hole of green cartoon cloud stank as he lands face first in the dust. And with that, and the BK bandits, now formerly 4, only 2, escape down the road, and for a brief moment in the night, y'all are clear on the streets of Yee Haw. And I'm sorry, chat, but I am locking this moment down, so there ain't gonna be no bandits right now.
Well, that's because we got to do some time to get some cooking done. I got this bonnet right here for hornets, and I got here this snake, and I think they're now enough that we can all have seconds if I get myself just a moment to go and do some. Hey, wait, Maxim, man, is your estranged wife up there going to come over for dinner as well?
I don't know. Is she fixing to eat, or is she looking to run off with one of them theirs again?
I think if I see you trying to do much of anything that I might have called to make a commentary on, Maxwell, I might come around.
Now, I'm so pretty sure that Tim of the Damascus over there, he are not going to eat because he's one of them Presbyterians, so he only eats a fish.
And so with that,
What?
And
he can't speak, can he? I forgot.
Nope.
seeing as
we can talk. It's just funny.
you all give me a moment, anyways. Seeing as bullets are expensive, and I'd rather be spending my money on getting roosted, I'm gonna go ahead and search some of these Burger King Bandit boys for some bullets.
All right, on the 2 Burger King bandits, you find on Onion Ring 5 rounds. And on Junior, you find 2 rounds.
They just happen to be all the bullets we put into them.
We got pull them out and recase them.
All right, now, you guys exhausted as having your sleep interrupted by actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf.
Man, I'm glad that's not going to happen again. At least for another month.
Well,
You all
you know what I learned tonight? I learned that you have no eyes is fucked up, and getting Mulefield still suck, and my elbow hurts, but probably not as bad as yours. So that's what I learned today.
Well said, Damascus.
And so with that,
What
y'all
did you
retired the evening to the Nickel Hotel.
And there I believe there is a kitchen in the hotel, correct? Because I gotta work up this here snake and then want us into some breakfast.
Oh, there's Nickel. Oh, okay.
Way over yonder on the east side, which is like 5 feet from the west side.
Oh,
25 feet.
is there a dentist in town that I could go to get my jaw broke loose?
Yes, there is.
I bet
So
I know
I
a
will
guy who can
address
take
this.
care of it.
Gentlemen, chat, if you start buying bad people, they cannot show up for a little while just because I want to explain the town if the guys want to go anywhere. So I'm going to give them a bit of a reprieve. Now, if you spend bits for bad boys, the boys of summer will show up, but I will sort of, yes, you can buy good people if you want to waste your money on it.
No, that sounds like a great investment to me.
Basically, if you buy bad people, I will jot it down for future arrival at a most inopportune time.
There are good people and there are bad people, but my favorite ones are the annoying ones. The ones like, you know,
we
that hang
did
around.
Established in the previous game that you could also purchase an annoying, burdensome ally that is simply just not helpful. And they have provided lovely times. Oh yes, one has shown up. The ex-wife of
Betty
Max
the Ball
Manley,
Breaker.
Betty the Ball Breaker. She is officially a rival NPC.
We'd like to refer to her as a party member.
Yeah, she is. So you guys are at the Nickel Hotel, and you guys wake up in the morning after having slept off this terrible dust up in the middle of the street. And you guys stretch, and then you look over Max, and then you feel, Max, give me a common sense roll.
Common sense, huh?
Now, this is going to be 10% worse because you are blind.
That's a 98. That's not a success.
All right. Well, something furry that's about the size of a beach ball has snuggled up next to you and seems to be a furry a pillow of sorts to make you feel not so lonely on this, your first night as a blind man waking up in the morning.
Now, Betty, did you forget to shave again? It's all right. I always liked it.
Morning, your eyes are no longer actively bleeding. The empty sockets have officially scabbed over.
No. Manly scabs.
Smells like a chalupa grande to me.
Speaking of a chalupa grande, I think I about got her done right here. You all like to eat some hornet and some snake. I think I got her done with that 48 on my hunting and cooking roll.
Smells mighty good, Lafayette.
The hell's
I get up there before the itty bitty crack of dawn to get these things done right here. I did.
Well, Lafayette, you come downstairs and the owner and proprietor of the Nickel Hotel, Chad, is there to meet you, and he says, well, howdy. Welcome to the Nickel Hotel. What can I do for you, sir? I saw y'all came in last night with Mr. Crusher Craig.
That's right.
And I heard that we are to put you boys up on his bill for the meantime. And I must say, we sure are happy you boys are in town to help us take care of them ornery boys of summer. They are a terrible sort.
And so far, I don't think they're all that terrible. I just think they're hungry.
Well, I'd like you to feel free to have any seat in the photograph room. And you see there is a vague dining room. There's not so much a kitchen as like a kitchen up against the wall with no divider. And then the other side of the room, there seems to be a bunch of tables and then a whole wall of framed pictures.
Oh, he said a photograph. I thought he said a phonograph.
Oh, no, I did say photograph. I must say, your accent is absolutely delightful. I love it. Hey, can you do me a favor? Can you look at this photograph? Every time I do.
Make you laugh.
Makes me laugh.
You have alcohol here.
Yeah, I do. And he wanders to the back and he pulls you guys out a bottle of whiskey and he pours you all a shot for breakfast, little hair of the dog. And he seems to already have some bacon and eggs going. But Lafayette, as you approach the kitchen, he's like, "Oh, what can I get for you, sir?"
I'm gonna need myself an assortment of spices.
Well, I'll see what I can do. And he goes up, and then you hear him shuffling around in a little cabinet / closet area, and he pulls these out. He's like, "Well, here you go. If there's anything you need right here, I'll just be in the back of the Nickel Hotel."
He gets himself working there up some plate of breakfast for his companions.
I sit down at the table and I say, as I'm looking at that photograph there,
Oh, no.
and I look all around us, I say, "How did our eyes get so red? And what the hell's on your head?"
Is that a joke about my eyes?
And
No, seriously, I didn't get much sleep last night. My jaw's killing me.
Can I take the snake skin that clearly is not used into cooking, and I'd like to make him Max a manly a snake skin blindfold for his empty eyes.
Yeah.
and you ain't tanning it or nothing. It's going on fresh. Let's do it.
That's good for the health.
I'll make that as a survival role. It's all part of hunting and cooking, I promise.
I believe it is. I love this.
That's the
You
right
know,
kind
while
of
we're
band
at
to
it
be
here.
doing after a bleeding, anyways.
Well, that's not a very good role, but we'll just.
That's actually the point, isn't it? That's probably the point.
You got yourself. Now, Lafayette, you done the best you could. You're a chef. You ain't no tailor.
The important part was to salvage all the meat, of course, for the
Of
food.
course. So, you are handed a blindfold, Max.
Yeah. What is this? What is this?
Now, down in the bayou, we'd believe that the snake skin got healing properties. You just apply that like a salve right to your eyes and wrap that around your head a couple times right there. Be careful with those fangs now, not to put them into your skin, or you'll not like it anymore.
You know, I didn't like it until you said that bit. That really puts me.
Skin's the new water chestnut. Yes,
That's
right, it is.
You tie that thing around, and as the snake skin goes over your eyes, cold and slimy, you feel the innards get jammed up in your eyes. Now, you know, because Lafayette told us so, that all the meat's been stripped off, but he didn't say nothing about no organs, and they get shoved into the sockets and get all squidgy up in there. And now, I'd like you to roll, and I'll give you advantage, a vitality roll.
Well, that happens to be my best stat, so that's good. That is a 30. That is success.
Hey now. Hey,
I'm an all-star.
one of your arms, it don't feel broken no more.
Well, I'll be damned.
It
Which
feels
one
a
is
little rusty, and it's got a bit of a hitch to it, a bit of a pop, but you're feeling like maybe you can pick at least one or two things up if they're not too heavy.
Now, which
Certainly
arm
not
is it?
the Gatling gun.
That's what you think. Which arm is it?
It's your right, whichever you want.
It is
Yeah.
quite amazing what a furry little mammal will do for you.
And
You
so,
know, that's fantastic. Hey, Stool Man, you got
Here.
anything for this other one over here?
Other what?
Well, I figured you're good with the carpentry, you know. I got this busted stick over here.
You
At
want,
his elbow.
you want me to turn it into a seat?
Maybe you need to make one of them there splints like they do.
You mean put a stick on it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about we just string them up there like a scarecrow? You ever seen a scarecrow?
I swear to God, there ain't going to be no canned peaches in this game. I swear to God.
Yes.
I don't care if they spend bits on it. It's not going
But
to
I
happen.
was But I would have bet if we look hard enough, though, we could find ourselves some barbed wire.
Oh man, that's right. That's right.
There's
Wow.
always barbed wire to be found.
Now
In the
look,
West.
Yeah.
I got this Gatling gun, and there's got to be a way to rig this thing to me. Busted arm or no. All I'm saying is the best carpenter in the West is with us. He
Well,
can
Mike,
make it happen.
I can make a stool for your Gatling gun to sit on your chest or something. Maybe.
That'd make it a tripod.
You're damn right.
Well, if he's any kind of man, he's got his tripod, so I believe in you, Max Manley.
That is not what Betty was saying yesterday.
Oh, don't let her fool you. It's just our little game.
I'd like to get my jaw fixed, though, if that's okay, before I build you a tripod for your Gatling gun.
EW, you got a little right cross for him?
I don't think I have any kind of that kind of knowledge. Usually I prefer to use my fingers for triggers.
Kind of hoping to find a doc, maybe, instead of getting punched in the face again. Last time kind of hurt, but it was a horse, so...
I'm
You
sure
guys
the
are standing
doc is
there. Chad comes out of the back.
Of course he does. Long curly hair, shitty goatee.
Mysterious.
Shush, shush. It's hard enough for me to keep a straight face after my own joke.
So bad.
Gentlemen, would any of you like some coffee?
Oh,
Or do you each want to stick it to a good old hair of the dog?
Chad, my boy, I'd love a coffee.
I
All right.
love me some coffee there, Chad.
He goes in the back and brings out a tray of coffee and pours out coffee for all y'all.
How much does it cost?
No. For now, gentlemen, the sheriff seems to be covering your bill because, well, we're all chipping in to see that you can maybe bring some real justice to this town. Yee Haw's seen a whole wallop of hardship these days, and, well, every memory of looking out that back door. I had this photo album spread out, and I was thinking about all the days where it's hard to say goodbye to my friends, but we've really toughed it out and done the best we could. But I tell you, we've lost lives, boys. So we're real proud to have you in town. Real proud.
Appreciate that, Chad. We'll give
Nickel
those boys some of
hotels.
those, Jesse.
Yeah. Well, if you guys need me, I'll be in the back.
And is this how does he remind you of anybody? Like maybe what I really am or something? Or like, is this how he's reminding me right now?
I believe that's correct.
Huh.
You guys chewing on your breakfast and coffee and whiskey, or coffee and whiskey, or whiskey and coffee, as Corey Crusher Craig walks through the front door. Sheriff Corey Crusher Craig. Morning, boys. I was thinking about giving y'all the tour of the town. If there's we don't have to make it official none, but he starts pointing stuff out. Y'all need be. I'll be over in the staff house. And is there anything you guys are looking for or need?
Well, our friend Damascus here needs someone to take a look at his jaw. You got a town doc across the
Well,
dome?
we don't got a doctor proper like, but we got a man with advanced medical training. You're gonna need to see Mordecai's man house.
I take a drink and then wipe it all off the table as it spills out of my mouth. Thanks.
Mordecai, he's a man's man. He'll take care of you, gentlemen.
Man house, you say? Think we know where we need to be.
And well, if there's
no.
anything you need, I'm just asking around. Pretty much everybody in town knows who you gentlemen are, or at least knows that you're newcomers and you ain't working for the Don. So whatever you gentlemen need, I'll be around. And well, I'll just thank y'all kindly. I hate to put you guys on a job so early, but I do have a couple of ideas, couple boys of summer that are of a particular problem to the town in recent years, and recent days, and I gotta say, one of the biggest problems we have is we can't get any of them boys of summer to talk. So we don't really know where the Don is.
Like they all been kicked by a horse or something, or like what?
Nah, I think it's the whole heap of them out in the yard out there.
Oh, I know. And I tell you, that right there is going to have them thinking twice about swinging around this town. But gentlemen, our real problem is a man called Don Henley. Now, he's out of town some ways, but we don't really know where. But we do know his house is called the Hotel California, and the boys of summer talk about it like it's something, well, it's just like a paradise, but it's definitely a den of no good ones and thieves and Presbyterians. So, as we all know, all those gentlemen in that place, no goodnicks, come swinging out of there, but we ain't never know where it is. We can't get an answer about where Hotel California is. So, that currently is our biggest dilemma. If we could find the Don himself and cut the head off the snake, I think...
Well, the one thing I know about is to cut heads off of snakes.
Well, the Don is the biggest snake there is. So, gentlemen, that currently is your biggest problem. But as it stands, we know the location of a couple boys of summer, we believe. But I'll tell you what, you heal up, get whatever you need to supply yourself. When you gentlemen are ready to ride out, I'll be in the staff house.
Now,
Sheriff.
while you're there, can you take a look and see if there were any bounties out for the old Shia LaBeouf and the Burger King boys?
Yeah, I'll check the books. I mean, we've heard about them, and I believe there's bounties on them. I just don't happen to know off the top of my head what they are.
Don't forget about them damn Taco Bell boys either.
That's right.
Well,
Right, well, they enjoyed your cooking there, Lafayette.
But there still may be bounty on them. I'm just saying. We know where they at.
well, the Taco Bell boys, I'll have you know, they ate whatever it was you done cooked, and they are still passed out on the floor of Dancing D's.
Well, see, there you go. Now, if they got the bounty, we could turn them right in proper.
Man, I gotta check in on my paperwork. This being sheriff nonsense is a heck of a lot more book reading than I ever thought I'd have to do. And he heads out to Staff House.
Oh, we'll have to find those boys of summer and get them to acknowledge the corn.
Dollars in corn. What does that mean?
Confess a lie, admit the truth, or confess a personal shortcoming.
Oh, this is great. This is great.
I didn't
Shiggy, thank you
love-
for the bits.
Whoa, shiggy. Maybe not loot, but some
Bits.
extra positive.
Some kind of the
Oh, okay.
extra appreciation in the posse's recuperation.
I like it.
Before they ride out again.
I like it.
I like
Mhm.
it.
Yeah.
He's buying us
I
stamina.
like it.
What he's a doing.
Okay. Well, you guys did get, though it was interrupted, a night of rest. So y'all got back half your stamina, at least. Or if you were at half, you now are at full.
Damn.
Ding, ding, ding.
So let's say
And all your
because
moxie.
Shiggy
Shiggy
did
with
that,
it with 100, he could have purchased himself an NPC to show up who happened to be a physica who could fix Damascus's jaw and the rest of Maximilian's body if he wanted to.
Oh no!
All of Max Man.
You-
That's
I
the
want
only
fake
thing.
eyes or no eyes.
Carrying around these eyeballs. Yep.
Just a pair of binoculars just injected into his skull.
All right, so because Shiggy did that, I'm gonna give you guys. All right, you get back 27 stamina if you are down. If
Yeah.
you are full, I
Mhm.
will give you a reroll.
Here.
Oh,
Ooh, all right.
all right.
All right. I'm liking that.
I got a reroll.
I don't get a reroll, but I like it nonetheless.
Yeah, Die Hard kind of helps with that. That's for sure.
Yeah, seriously.
So you
Well,
can
well.
take either, but not both.
Mm-hmm.
Reroll it is.
All right.
So, boys,
Gentlemen, what do you want to do?
I need to
I
go
think
to
we need to-
Mordecai's main house, get my jaw fixed. If that's all right with you guys.
You
I'll
walk
head there
in
with you.
to a wide, low cabin-style house with thick logs, building it up strong, and from the inside you see steam coming. As you walk in, you see a stout gentleman stocky. I wouldn't call him fat, but strong back. Little short, big wax mustache, bald on top, curled sideburns all the way around, a proper vest, an ascot, a apron, and he is currently sharpening up a straight razor. As you see, a gentleman that is in only underwear sitting in a chair, who is in the middle of a shave. When you guys walk, he's like,
Oh, yeah.
I'll be right with you, gentlemen. Have yourselves a seat. Welcome to Mordecai's Man House. I'm Mordecai, and I got to tell you, boys, you have come in for the best place to get the finest shave, bath, tooth pull, or amputation upon request.
I like the sounds of all of that.
Well, you need yourselves an amputation or two, I believe, there, Max.
I'm almost done with Ned here. And Ned's
What's he
like,
getting cut off a day?
and you hear Ned going, I'm just getting my beard cut off. And that's all. That's all. That's all I'm getting. Nothing extra. And then you see Mordecai put a gentle hand on Ned's shoulders, like, now, Ned. It's all right. It's all right.
What's up, VTech?
I don't know, VTech.
We haven't quite figured that out yet.
We're working on it.
He gets done shaving Ned, and then you see Ned, clean shaven, gets up and walks over to a corner where you see a pile of clothes has seemingly been strewn about the room. And he grabs them all and says, it's been a pleasure to meet you, boys, and I'm very happy that all of you have come to town to... Thank you. And he leaves.
Thank you, Ned.
Ned,
Right, friendly man over there.
Nice boy.
Oh,
a little strange.
real good boy. He does honor to his family, and, well, he's just a stand-up gentleman in town. Ned's one of my best customers. What can I do for you, boys? And with that, while you are talking, he starts twirling the end of his mustache, which is stout and covers his entire upper lip.
A friend here took a mule kick to the jaw.
Done locked up, can't move, jaw, can't talk.
Well, I'll see what I can do. How are you with pain, son?
I got kicked in the face by a horse.
All right, then. Please have a seat in the chair, and that'll be $5.
Dollars. Yeah. Let me see.
What, 5 of them?
Pricey.
Five
I hope
dollars.
he's good at what he does.
I got 50 cents.
We
What
got
can I get for 50 cents?
got a payment of 7 quarters as well.
I thought we got some
Apparently
money.
I got
don't remember what we
$20.
got.
Yeah, the
50
money we
cents
got
here.
was 7 quarters.
Okay,
And then
I couldn't remember.
I had a calamity last game. I lost all my own personal money. I am dead broke.
Maybe you should talk to that there sheriff, and maybe he's gonna help you out. He's been helping us with everything else.
Well, I tell you, I do have I do have this really fine Duchess Stephanie snuff box that I'd be willing to barter with.
Give me a charm roll, please.
Nice.
I'm charming. That is a 12. That's fantastic.
You see him get the other hand up and twirl the other side of the mustache. Well, now, let me see that there.
It's unopened even.
Oh, it's still sealed. Well, this is for the discerning debutante, you know.
Yeah.
It's hard to find a box of this far of the west of the Mississippi. All right, then. Well, tell you what, I'll take this fine snuff, $1, and we'll consider that payment.
Done.
All right.
All right, then. Please sit down.
Yeah, I do. Mm-hmm.
All right. And with that,
Great.
I'm going to need you to roll
I think
a
Carrie hit us with the loot.
vitality.
Thank you.
Good for Clint. Well, you got to roll on the well, butter my butt and call me a biscuit table.
I love how I had to lean over to AW. Says, now, is it customary in these parts where you have to pay before services are rendered?
Oh, man.
Look at that.
Okay. Oh, my
Wow.
God. That's a good one.
Oh,
That's
Six
real good.
barrels?
Whoa. 6
Alright.
barrels.
So,
Yeah.
Damascus,
It's a biscuit table, B-Tech.
Damascus, you see pulling up outside. You see Stevie T, the piano player from Dancing D's, pull up a giant wagon with 6 barrels, and it says on the outside of each barrel, Big Tim McCarthy.
lovely.
And you see Stevie T looks at you guys and through the window and he's like, he points at the barrels and he's like, throws up a double thumbs up, and then he hops off the cart and then he unhitches the horse and then he rides the horse away.
I'll be damned.
Looks like we got us some drinks and a cart.
All the more reason to get that jaw fixed there, Damascus.
I agree
I'd
with
like to see
Venus.
I agree. Well, bam! You see a hammer come out of nowhere and crack Damascus in the side of the face in the opposite direction of his jaw. Give me a vitality roll.
Oh. Clint only rolls high.
99.
We know this ain't good.
He passes clean out. As you guys
98.
he passes out as his jaw detaches and swings wide open. And then you guys see Mordecai go, Well, damn.
Fine
Oh.
hit, sir. Fine hit. I like the sound of that percussive instrument.
Hold on now. And you see he pulls out thread, a needle, and he pulls out an oversized Bowie knife, and you see him carve open Damascus's cheek meats, peel them back, shove the thing up in, and start sewing.
You don't know how
Zero
I got
intercepted.
these scars.
You guys see blood everywhere, and he's like, hold on now. You see him pull up a jar, reach in the
Joker.
jar, and all you see, wha-pat, 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 wha-pat. You see 4 black leeches stuck on Damascus's face. He's
Oh,
like,
not that.
that'll give us the good puss. And then he walks away.
You just want me to go ahead and
Hey.
retire this guy now, then? Is that what you're saying?
Now this is
Sliced my face open?
Amazing.
quite a predicament because them leeches will be good eating.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, this is why you pay ahead of time, because right now he's in no position to pay.
So,
Wait, he wears a toupee?
everybody, Damascus is going to be out of it for a little bit. Who else wants to do what?
Max, man, I believe it in your tone. You need to get up there and get yourself fixed up, right?
Well, yeah, it is the man house, is it not? Feels like there's some steam back there. Good stuff.
Oh, man.
Well, sir, what kind of services could I get up to? It ain't cutting something off.
Well, here at the Man House, we offer ourselves a fine massage, a hot bath, a shave, a denasaling, a de-ear canaling. We offer fine teeth pullings, anything you need amputated, a bath, a good bath, and a great bath.
Now, I don't know if any of them is going to fix that drip you got going, according to Betty. But
Good.
but maybe when he's done with them
Call a
leeches over there
discharge.
on Damascus, he can use one of them leeches to get that drip off of you as well.
Well, I ain't know too much about sucking things to get them clean, but it might work.
I assure you it works. And with that, you see he looks at you and he squints one eye and he twists the mustache extra hard and then pulls it slow and then the mustache goes "Bong."
Max Manley stares at him with his empty eye sockets, not noticing any of that just happening.
And then you feel a warm furry something nuzzle up to your shin and try and shove you back a step.
I see. I think I think I misunderstood. I appreciate you nonetheless, hardworking man.
Oh, we all appreciate all hard-working men in this town. They all deserve a bit of a respite. They've done a lot of good things, and this town's got a lot of spirit, and I'm here to help heal the spirit of this town. Mordecai's man house, no one leaves unhappy.
None better than a hard man, I always say.
That's right.
He'll step on back.
Now, as if he's also going to be bashful, I'll also go ahead and get myself a shave.
Well, step right up. And then you see Mordecai picks up Damascus out of the heavy chair and sets him in just a wooden chair. And he kind of, just like a wooden chair you'd see in the bar, and he kind of lolls his head to the side and he's just like still out of it.
Amazing.
He's
Now, I don't know too much
"There's
about
an open
Snow's.
seat right here.
I don't know too much about Snow's doctrine, and I know even less about what there is about the physicin. But there's the one thing I can tell you for certain about this man right here is he know how to shave. Cause take a look at that mustache he got. You can tell right there he know how to shave.
He's got a
I take
mustache.
a great pride
Nice.
in my facial hair.
Yeah, so I will go ahead and I will trust you to go ahead and shave my face as well.
And with that, he goes in. That will be a nickel. And he starts shaving.
I toss
He
him
was
the-
just already done. Just done.
By the time you have tossed him the nickel and you fished it out of your pocket and you put it in, you hear a clink, 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 clink. All of a sudden you feel a whoosh as a giant wet towel, hot, slaps up against your face and gives you that, ooh. That
Now,
nice,
you know, I'm from the
sweet sweat.
bayou. It is always a hot down in that bayou. This is normal for me.
You see, he peels that off and he's like, and I give you a brand new man. And your skin is baby smooth underneath that lip.
A nickel for a shave, $5 for a punch in the face.
That was a hammer if you weren't remembering.
I'm still asleep. I don't know, but still.
Well, all right then. So I get back up there after getting my shave. And I said, see, he know what he do when he's shaving. You could tell 'cause he got a very good shave and a very fine trimmed up mustache.
Mighty fine life I
I
had.
think you can trust him explicitly to go ahead and fix up your knees or your elbows there, Maximilian.
I've been
I mean,
known to do some elbow work.
Well, if you trust him, I'll take your word for it.
He didn't cut me once.
So-
Indeed, he did not.
Let's hear your right elbow. One bullet clean through last night. Bit of the snake bite apparently is working again. This one, on the other hand, is just like a rotten stump at this point, probably. From being blown out by like a fucking musket ball or whatever it was that hit him in the elbow. This one is full on rubbish at the moment. A little bit of maybe that tetanus, I think.
Well, that's looking pretty rough right there. Well, again, I don't know if you guys are looking to barter. Sounds like I'm a little bit steep for some of you, but for $5, we might be able to clean that up right.
Well, I thought you might have something to say like that, so, I was thinking a little bit about the establishment here. And while I think you're already quite proficient at, from what it sounds like, I do got some bellows in here that can help you suck and blow.
Give me a charm roll.
20. That's a success.
Can I see them bellows?
Bellows, Shiggy. Bellows. Bellows.
You did, in fact, VTech. That is exactly what I said.
He's looking at him and he gives him a little bit of poof and he's like, let's see here. Sturdy, strong
Got that good
craftsmanship, excellent vacuum. All right, let's call it $3 in these here bellows.
$3, you say. All right. Well, sure. Let's see what happens.
All right then, have a seat. And with that,
You have $3?
Apparently, I had $20.50 for some reason.
Whoa!
Know how?
and with
Yeah.
that, you
Nice.
see Max Manley positions himself in the seat Max, you feel a giant, fluffy something crawl up into your lap. You have deduced, Max, it has 4 appendages for climbing.
All right, 5 o'clock. How's it looking?
And you feel something slap your leg. Whoosh.
Real knee slapper, you say? All right.
And with that, he's like, "That's a fine animal you got there. What's its name?"
Oh, you're gonna love this one. That's my.
And as you're talking, he jams your arm back up into the socket and then hits it with a hammer. Give me a vitality roll.
Well, that is a 22. That is a critical success.
And with that, you manage to stay conscious as you see him reach down and pull out a big old jar with some sort of paste in it. He shoves the paste in the wound and then massages your bare exposed bones in the joint. And then he starts sewing together the fleshy bits. And then you see him slap on a leech. Whoosh, and then you see him pull out. He's like, "You like yourself a bit of leather from a cow or horse hide?"
Which one's tougher?
That's a good one. And you see him wrap the whole thing up in a big old leather cinch. Like it's almost like a corset for your arm. And he wrenches that thing in real tight. And then he sticks on a stick on the outside, and then he wraps it on one side. Your arm is now splinted. You can't bend it.
Pretty much
He
the way it
couldn't
came
bend
in.
it before anyway, so.
Give that 2 days, and if you start to get the bad pus, come on in.
All right, will do.
The bad pus will be a little lumpy.
Lumpy. All right, keep an eye out for that one.
Can I offer any of you gentlemen a fine bath? Or
Now,
a good bath? Or the best bath?
I actually would like to ask you about that, Mordecai. You seem to be well occupied in professional grooming. You have anything for fleas?
Oh, well, yes. I can give you a horse bath for that one.
How much would that run me? I'm a little light at the moment.
That'll be a nickel.
Oh, I think I can swing a nickel out of the pot of funds.
He leads you to the back where you see that there is a wooden horse trough. And what is in it is not water. It is vaguely blue and very dark.
Barbicide.
I suggest you strip down to your birthday suit. I have myself a changing blind over here. The changing blind is a single 2x4. Just to clean up. Facing the rest of the back side of Yee Haw on the opposite side of town, and there is a clear window in front of it.
Oh, at least it's long enough.
Yes, it is. And so with that, he walks in. He's like, "You're going to want to hold your breath, and you're going to want to count to 3. Don't be in any longer than 3. Otherwise, I'll have to use some other remedies."
Good to know. All right. I haven't practiced my numbers.
Roll vitality.
All right.
Been a good time of electrolyting.
All right. That is a 36, which does succeed. 43.
All right. You dunk in, and for the first second, you're like, "Oh, it feels a little fresh, like you just dunked yourself in like menthol or something." It feels very fresh all across your skin. In the second,
Tingle.
it is itching, and in the third, it feels like you have a 2nd-degree sunburn across your whole body. You get out, and your skin is red. It is very red. You guys see what looks like a lobster-colored EW get bare-ass naked out of this blue horse trough? And it is very cold outside and hot somehow, simultaneously, and it does not feel good, EW.
Oh, well, boys, I found out how the cat jumps.
And EW, you also are cleanly shaven. You have hair on your head, and that is the only hair you have.
Well, imagine that. That worked way better than I would have imagined.
Oh, that's downright miraculous and itchy as fucking dickens.
I do believe they call that dolphin smooth.
What the hell is a dolphin?
Yeah, man.
So,
Chicken.
at
Fun
this
fact, I'm
point,
pretty sure a dolphin is a mammal.
Damascus, you wake up.
Does he chew?
You feel around and you have 4 lumpy things on your cheek.
Can I talk?
Yeah. And even though everything feels sore, the actual action of your jaw moving and the bones do not.
Oh,
Oh, we're awake. Wonderful. So you walk over. Oh, here we go, boys. Huey, Dewey, Louie, Scrooge. And shoves them in a jar.
that hurt a lot harder than the horse. What the hell did you hit me with?
William.
What?
William, the finest man I ever knew. And you see he holds up a wooden mallet, and it says William carved into the handle. William's
Right.
tough, but he gets the job done.
Huh.
Now,
I could have done
You're
that for
gonna
$5, boys. Never
you're
thought
gonna
of just
want to
smacking my face with a hammer. I mean,
you're gonna
I
want
like
to
did a whole lot
take
more than that.
care now. All along the sides of your face, you got yourself some stitches. You're gonna want to keep them clean.
why do I have
change out
stitches
the
on my
bandages.
face from a wooden mallet?
And
The
then
hell?
you feel, and you got stitches in there.
But just remember that he's a barber surgeon. He's a barber first and a surgeon second.
Yeah, it's the sawbones.
Now I pride myself in my stitchery. I take special cross-stitching classes at Marcy's every other day.
Oh.
And I'll have you know that I'm going to keep them nice and tight, so them scars should be minimal at best.
He's a crocheted you up like a blanket. Look at that.
Here you go. And he hands you a little tin. Wipe this poultice in there about every morning. And at night, you're going to want to let it breathe.
No.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, thanks, Mordecai, I guess. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Looks a hell of a
Pleasure
lot
working
more
with you,
manly.
gentlemen.
How the hell would you know what it
back.
looks like, Gape?
I can feel the manliness there radiating right off your cheeks.
Well, old Joe Laredo wants to see what some of the other buildings in this town are all about.
Where do you want to go to now?
He's going to make a counterclockwise motion and go over to Marcus Hammers.
You know, on second thought, I don't know why we didn't go to Slapjaw Goods if we needed to fix his jaw. It's right there on the sign.
The House of Regional Lumber Trust. So good.
What do we got
You
here
walk
in
on over
Marcus
to
Hammers?
Marcus Hammers, and then you hear ging, 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 and you see a burly man with a big red beard all the way around, and he's got no hair on the top of his head. And you see little burn marks, big leather apron, no shirt, leather pants, lots of holes in them, big baggy pants, huge pants, unnecessarily wide. And you see him making horseshoes.
Now, I did not know they had so many barber surgeons in this town. Look, everybody got a hammer to fix jaws with.
Oh, hello. What can I do for you?
I'm just new here in the town, seeing what it's all about. So I thought I'd check out your establishment here.
I'm Marcus Christopher Hammers. This is my hammer house.
It was here to stop, collaborate, and listen.
Hey, this one over here. You understand? All right. So, I'll shoe up all the horses in town and, whoa, hey, you can't touch this over here. As you're reaching for one of his things. That one don't belong to you. That's a special commission for in town. Now, I'm shoe all the horses and then, I prepare things and occasionally I do some, special work for, Lou over at number 5, but beyond that, I just prep all the ironworks in town.
Well, I got me this horse here that I just came into ownership of. Don't know a whole lot about it. Thought maybe you could check out its shoeing, seeing if it's okay.
Well, I'd love you are them boys that we brought in. Them boys what gonna stop them boys or something?
You're damn right we are.
Well, I'll shoe you for free.
Well, I do appreciate that. That's very
I'll
kind
shoe
of
you
you.
for free. And let me tell you, they tried to make me quit out here. Them boys of summer, they all tried. But you know what I was, gentlemen? Legit. So, he walks over there.
So you never quit. I appreciate that.
And when you see he says he's too legit, he points over at the wall. And you can see that he's got a framed certificate that says the Blacksmithing School out of Abilene, Texas. Certified legitimate.
Well, that sure is nice of you. So I bring the horse over. This is him. Feel free. I'll be back later to check on him if you just let me know what he needs.
Oh, I'll take care of him real good. I won't hurt him at all. I promise.
That doesn't sound too bad at all. And I walk on to the next one.
Now,
I'm here to help you.
I would say that I believe that the next place we're going to here, Moss's Confectionery, we'll be able to get sex and candy.
There is a motion here. There's a motion that you guys get your name changed to the Fall Guys.
I thought we was going to be the Autumn. I thought we was going to be like the Autumn Boys or something. And, you know,
It's all in the name,
Fall
man.
Guys is good.
the Fall Guys.
Fall Guys
I
is
do
good.
like that.
Fall Guys is good. I
If
mean,
you guys call it, then it's whatever you want to call
I
it.
do like it. Fall Guys. Yeah, because
Okay.
we're going
I
to
mean,
probably
if
take the
we-
fall before this is
I
over.
mean, I suggested
if
it.
we
I'm
didn't
obviously
name
behind
it that, we were just going to
All
be
right, you
the
swing
5.
by, and when you walk in, you are greeted at the front of Marcy's Confectionery. In front, there is a nice tiled floor with pink and white checkerboard tile. Everything is the pale pink wallpaper. And you guys see a big glass display case. And inside, you see marzipan treats, cupcakes, chocolates, all kinds of things. You see a woman from behind the counter walk by. Well, how you do, boys? I'm Mossy. Welcome to my confectionery. What can I get for y'all today? And then you notice that behind the counter, Marcy, she seems to have about 5 associates that are also wearing aprons that also appear to be pretending to work.
Well, my boys are outside, and I was just hanging around downtown by myself.
Well, if you got boys, I assure you we have the finest candy in town.
It sure
And
does
if
look
you
like that,
gentlemen
man.
would like a room to taste whatever candy you are interested in, we offer tasting rooms here at Mossy's Confectionery.
Well, that
That
doesn't
is.
sound so bad.
That's
Well,
the one
have
thing
you
I'm always
gentlemen
down for
know-
is a good tasting.
We have chocolates, caramels, marzipans. If you like a little bit of coconut, we have some of that. We have a little bit of banana. We got all the best flavors. And all my fine cooks, stop it! And you see her stop at one. You see a woman is like moving something. She's like, that don't go there. You know that. Now, just pick up the tray and put it back down again. No. You gotta arch your back. That's my girl. So here at Masame's Confectionery, we have a delightful taste. If you were just looking around, any one of my associates could help you with whatever candy you choose. All my ladies know their candy and know a man's palate. And I'll have you gentlemen know, today, any piece of candy in here is worth only about 50 cents.
Well, I got a 50-cent right here.
Well, you can have yourself any kind of candy you choose, sir.
Now, I got a very refined palate, I do, as a cook myself.
Wonder if they got any double cherry pie.
Funny you should ask that. I do have a pastry chef in the back. Excuse me, cherry. And then she comes walking out.
Yeah,
and
there
has
she was.
An apple pie and a cherry pie. She walks out. She's like, now, what warrants my attention?
Oh, I
Gonna
swing
put
my
a smile
hand
on
real
your
quick.
face.
I swing my hand real quick. Oh, God, there was a superfly on that pie. Let me get that superfly out of there.
Oh.
You guys smell anything in
Cherry
here?
pie.
I smell it. I smell it.
You smell it?
I do.
Oh yeah, it's
Part of it's the candy, and then other part of it's not sure.
I can't tell what that exact aroma is, but it's blending.
Oh.
It's something in candy.
no. I think we know. I think we know.
Like sweat.
When you lose one sense, you gain super sense in another way, and there's about
Well,
five
whatever it is.
right now.
Now, the whatever it is
Back.
with bees, I'm just going to try a little bit of everything while I'm here.
Well, if you've got the
Just
candy,
got it.
I just said it before we went in, and Shiggy just now got it.
Oh,
if you got it, if you've got the fine dollars and cents, well then, gentlemen, all my candy is for you. Girls, help him out.
So, yeah. So Lafayette will just go on up there with them, and I will have, if I have to, if this gets bad enough, I will use my athletic skill, which I took as Bayou Body, because I'm from the Bayou.
you buddy.
We put
Bayou
up with all
Body.
kinds of. It's kind of like Western Hemisphere Australia is the way I kind of feel about it. We put up with a.
All right. All right. So, by spending an afternoon with which particular assistant did you want for which particular candy?
Well, you know, like I said, I was not paying a close enough attention to keep them
No,
all
I
straight, so I
understand.
will just take a little bit of all of them. I don't care. It's all right. I got at least a $250 still left out of all the money I did not spend at character creation, so I guarantee you,
All right. So he takes 5 of the assistants, and now only
So
Cherry.
we gotta go upstairs and we gotta share ourselves some recipes. I tell you what we're gonna do right
Some
here.
recipes are shared, and
I think-
it's delicious.
I'll take about 5 or 4 of yous up there, and I'll show you how we cook down in the bayou.
And you guys are sitting there looking over the candies, and within about 5 minutes, you start hearing "Woo-wee! Yee-haw! Bye you!" And she's like, "That's a very sweet taste. He must
That
enjoy
guy
the fudge."
fucks.
When you have a very refined palate, use it very good with your tongue.
So,
Oh boy.
having said that, is there anything anybody wants to do?
Oh, that's amazing.
Well, I feel like, as fun as this is, I need to visit the next store and just see how much fun this could be.
I technically need to build a belt buckle Gatling gun harness
That's true.
for
Yep.
the manliest of maxes that I know.
Yep. Let's head on down to the.
As much fun as visiting Miss Marcy's sex house has been.
Confectionery.
Yeah, it's just, sorry, I meant confectionery. I do need to find me some lumber and leather.
We don't need anybody in here casting defeatist stares, I'll have you know. Certainly not in my direction.
Now, I'll tell you right here that the candy is only like about maybe a 3 out of 5 stars, but the refined palates of these ladies is amazing.
Okay, so where do you need to go, Damascus? We know Lafayette is going to be.
I'll be out for a while.
He'll be out.
Yeah,
For a while.
yeah. I don't know. I need leather and some lumber. So you tell me.
Slapjaw's Goods. That Slapjaw's Goods is a
Slapjaw-
general store.
Next place in line. See, that's where we're
right.
going. Yep.
That's right. You guys walk in, and you see a gentleman behind a wooden table that is simply just planks of wood, poorly hammered into a clearly hand-built by somebody that does not know carpentry table, and that is all the shelves in here. And you see he's got a tool belt on around him. He is a burly gentleman that is well shaved, and his hair is a little bit short. Welcome to Slapjaw's Goods. I'm Slapjaw.
I could use some leathers and maybe a few nails and a bit of lumber. A little bit.
I have all that. I'm Slapjaw. Hold on. Welcome. I'll do my best to help you boys out. He walks over there and he gets himself 1, 2, 3. How many nails do you want?
5.
1, 3. Oh, okay. 2, 3. 3. No, wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3. Okay, there's 5 nails. That will be a penny. And now, how many lumbers do you want?
2.
What?
2.
Okay. And he goes over there. And he gets it up. And he carries over a block and he lays down 4. He's like, 2 lumbers.
And
You need nails, right?
I already got nails. I got my nails right there.
Then why do you want them if you got them?
What?
What?
I need leather.
Leather, okay. And then he lays down 4 cut sheets, somewhat irregular, of fully tanned leather. There's full leather.
Yeah, that'll do it. How much is that?
I don't know. Okay. So he walks over, he's like, you're gonna have to give me a minute. My pa always says that I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. Okay. So let's see. All this is gonna come out to 4 cents.
All right, here you go. 1.
1.
Here, just take the rest of this.
Okay. And then he starts to count it. 1.
Because I can't count either.
Hey now.
My book learning's a 32. So
Hey now.
no, I'm telling you, not the character out loud. I'm telling you.
Okay.
Okay. So I handed him 2 quarters.
Okay. This is 2. I said 4.
Oh.
4 cents.
Hey, AW, you got any more cents on you?
No, I lost all mine, the Burger King boys, but we do have $1.70 from what the sheriff done paid us all.
I need 4 cents.
Well, I think you earned 4 cents out of them 4 quarters, so here you go.
And I hand him 4 cents. There you go.
Thank you. I'm sorry for that. You boys are good boys. Thank you.
Do I get my 2 back since I gave you 4?
Yeah. And he slides 2 back.
Thanks.
Okay.
Were they the quarters?
Yeah, so make sure they're the quarters.
Yeah, hold on. Okay. Now, my guy fails, so he does scoot the quarters back. Because
Okay.
those are 2 cents, and he doesn't want 2 cents.
Right, he wants
wants
4.
4
Yeah.
cents.
Once, I mean, yeah.
All right. Well, you want? I'll make you a stool for that gatting gun. Now I got these parts, and
Oh yeah.
I need to learn how to do that.
Well, I mean, certainly it's just like a stool with
No, I mean what you just did. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So first step.
Yeah.
You gotta spread your legs out way too wide, like you're taking up more room on a chair than you really need. Right. Especially if you got 2 fellers or 2 ladies next to you, you really just push it out there. Just really spread it out,
Okay.
and then you give your girthiness, your full weight in the front, and you just let it hang over,
Hey,
What are we talking about again?
and then you just go, "Hey there."
Hey there.
that's real good.
Yeah.
You gotta, when you set your legs apart like that, then they can't roll you like they try to. Cause sometimes they try to roll you if you aren't so sharp.
Huh.
Yep.
Well,
Nothing but wise words today.
Wise words.
I'll remember that. And
Can I
Take-
get you
take no-
gentlemen anything else? Slapjaws is the finest goods in Yee Haw. We are the All-Stars.
Get your game on. Go play.
Oh, we have those. And then he points over at a corner, and you see there is like a box of checkers, and you see there's a cup and ball, and another cup and ball, and another cup and ball. That's real
Well, there
hard.
you go, Max. Go play.
Hey now. That's 2 cents.
Did they have hay pennies back then? Did they have half cents?
I feel like they must have.
I don't think they had them. I think you just bit one in half. You just rip it in 2 and then give them the half a penny.
All right, so let's see what else is around this town.
Yeah, maybe someone we can roll with old Scratch, because I need to get someone to toss me a few coppers.
Did I
Maybe
hear
there's
you had
a gambling house in this here town. Maybe a saloon. Maybe an arcade.
Dancing D's sometimes has games, and I believe that the stables sometimes has races. But if you want money, the bank is the Wamba Trust.
Wamba Trust.
Yes, it is.
Run by a real tubby bastard, from what I understand.
Oh, you heard about him.
Well, if we need to make us some money, let's go see if we can bet on them horses.
I like the sound of that. I could use someone to sky me a copper.
hey, while you guys are watching some horses dick around, I'll build me a stool for Max Manley's gun.
You're gonna,
Please roll me some book learning.
Okay. but I got
And-
the talent. I make a damn good stool.
Yeah, so then you get to add that to the number and roll.
Okay. Okay. I add that to the number of
Yeah,
what?
it adds a 10.
You add 10
Okay.
to your, and then you
Yeah.
roll underneath your new number.
Okay.
Nickelodeon's this town.
Hey, I had 36. I did it.
Nice.
All right, it's going to take you 2-3 hours to put this together to make sure she's nice and sturdy. But as things are going along, you're feeling pretty good about this. It's you are measuring twice. You are cutting once. It is coming along.
No, this is what I'm thinking, by the way, because I've been thinking about his bum elbow, and
Mhm.
there ain't nothing worse than like a tennis elbow. That was my lesson last week, by the way, was
Oh,
there ain't nothing worse than a tennis elbow. I'm sure you guys remember my lesson from last week, but
How could I forget?
so what
There's
I'm
a
going to
lesson
do,
every week.
I must have missed that one.
what I'm going to do is it's going to be on like a unicycle wheel
Well, I was going to
Yes.
say,
coming from his
yes.
crotch. So he just
Yes.
kind of like he's just kind of like waddling
Just
with the
pushing
wheel
it.
and a Gatling gun in front of him.
that's
with
what I was
one-
envisioning.
One
Yes.
good arm running his Gatling gun.
well, I was going to give you an option if you wanted to. You could attach to my covered wagon, which will get pulled by my bear, Sandy.
That's right. You guys got a covered wagon and a bear.
And a bear. That's pretty nice. I might just steal the one
Pretty
wheel
nice.
from the wagon.
One wheel, the spare.
Yeah,
Spare.
the
Yeah.
spare.
We
the
could
spare.
have got a new wagon
Yeah.
with a bunch
No.
of booze in it too.
'Cause I want 'em to be-
That one.
I want him to
Got
be.
two wagons.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
I want him to be
got this.
portable. See, he needs his maneuverability. So
About this time, the sheriff, Corey Crusher Craig, finds y'all, and he's like, well, it's crazy. You guys are absolutely right. I mean, here I was thinking we're just overrun, and sure enough, I dug up. We got bounties on all these boys. So, because you boys wrangled up the entire Taco Bell boys, Beef Supreme Brannigan, Chalupa Luke, Nachos, Bell Tony, and Grego Gordito. Each of them boys is worth a bounty of $3. So
Oh.
right there, you guys are sitting on 12. And then them Burger King boys, well, they are wanted, just not as wanted as the Taco Bell boys. So right there,
That makes sense.
and being that you didn't take them alive, which I mean, nothing personal. It's not like you gentlemen knew, and you are doing us a kindness. But the bounty out right now on Junior and Onion Ring is each $1. So, gentlemen, you are up to a solid 14. And I know you guys said you killed actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf. Is that right?
Oh, yeah.
That is correct.
Yeah, I'm right.
Boys, I hate to break it to you, but there ain't no body.
Not again.
That means he got back up.
It was a
Sounds
full
like
moon
the
last night,
actual
wasn't it?
cannibal I know.
Well, if we do happen to drag you in a body there, Sheriff, what is the bounty on actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf?
$10.
Well, damn.
That's worth collecting.
Actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf done eat a whole mess of people.
Well, boys,
And
with
he's got a number of secret cabins hidden all around these hills.
Done did find 3 of them myself.
might just have to flush him out then. Well, with that forward payment the sheriff gave us, that puts us up to a pretty looking $15.66, gentlemen.
That's lovely.
Well, we're
So,
we're near rich at that point.
Yeah, y'all get about $3.
Yeah,
damn,
Like I said, we're all rich at that point.
that's pretty good. That's
That's
damn
pretty
near full
wealthy in these
elbow.
parts.
That'll almost buy a jaw reattachment.
Almost.
Almost.
Do some bartering.
Well, you know, in Canada, you can get your jaw fixed for much cheaper, but down here in the States, they have a really shitty insurance program.
I
and
hear you
pay
gotta
for
wait in
more.
line for that.
All right,
Oh,
so
man.
where you boys want to go?
I'm not sure I'm out of that house yet, but
You are not out of that house. I mean, that house is smelling like candy and some other stuff. All right.
Well, let's go
stables, I
check
heard.
out them horses like we
Yeah.
were gonna do.
Gonna go see
Well,
how
you
the
Feeling
swing
there
on
might be
by.
other animals too.
As you guys go into the stables, and you see that in there, you see a real tall, skinny man who's bald, and he's got like a 5 o'clock shadow that it's just nasty and patchy, and it goes all the way down his neck. Like if it could grow out, it would be the fiercest neck beard you ever seen. And he's got like a real vulture bad scoliosis neck, or it droops down, just terrible posture.
Oh,
And he walks in, he's like, hey there, boys. How you doing? Come on, welcome by. This is Baja Stables. I'm Gruffy Scruffy.
Well, I hear that you got some horses up here and you like to race them sometimes.
I do. I did have a number of horses. I love my dogs real nice, but I'll tell you right now, I came by the stables today, and turns out when them boys of summer came in, they let all the dogs out. And now I just want to
That's
know,
rough.
who let them out?
who?
Well,
the boys of summer.
Who?
I think you said it was the boys of summer.
The boys of summer.
I don't know which one, no.
Hmm.
Well, I guarantee you, if you ever get them back, somebody will let them out again.
I'll tell you what, boys. Everybody knows my dogs get let out every now and then. But when they get let out, they get a good run and they come back because I got loyal dogs. I got my dogs been stolen. Who? So, I'll tell y'all what. If you guys can bring back my dogs, I'll give you 50 cents per dog.
Side quest.
Well, that sounded right.
Does he have a yellow exclamation point?
This one's tagged as optional in the quest menu.
I want to get all the extras, so we better do it.
We've been doing that, Rio.
Thanks for coming by. You boys seem real nice. And I heard I heard you're the ones that whole town hired, am I right?
That's us.
That it would be
I
us.
put a whole $2 in, pitched in for you boys. So I don't know which one of you got them $2, but them's mine. Those are Baja dollars.
Nice.
We appreciate
Maybe
it.
pumping.
Can I help you boys out with anything else?
Well, where's best card games?
Oh, card games would be Dancing D's, unless Lou's going to have one of his private games for a high roller in town. But who knows? That could be you boys. I don't know. Lou's
Yeah,
always sitting
old
on more
number
money
5.
than I think he's got.
Where would we find Lou if we were looking?
Oh, Lou's is across the way. He runs a gunsmith, old number 5.
Oh, all right now. And what's the buy-in on this high roller table?
Oh. It's 75 cents.
I got it.
Well, Fall Guys, what you thinking?
Well, you can't see, so I can't imagine you're any good at cards.
Snake eyes. Eyes you don't need to see.
All right.
But maybe you might be
Before
able
we
to pick out
close
some
for the
dogs.
night, when he mentions you've got no eyes, you you naturally reach down to pet your
Naturally.
spirit animal.
As you do.
So give me a common sense roll.
That is a 12. That is potentially a success, I would assume.
More personas than my ex-girlfriend.
You're welcome. You touch, and this fur is thick, a little waxy, and there is a round head on the front with tiny ears, and you reach down the front and you feel 2 ginormous chisel-like teeth and a big flat tail that feels like it's covered in leather.
Damn, I thought it was a porcupine this whole time, but it turns out to be, in fact, a beaver.
A
This is
big
amazing.
brown beaver.
It's a
Well,
big
no.
brown baby.
Where are you at?
Does it have a collar? It belongs to someone else.
When no one comes up and goes and whistles, which I can't do,
I heard
Is-
Rex was a Texan out of New Orleans. You know him, Lafayette?
Lafayette is not out of the whole house yet.
Confectionery, and that's
It
what
is
we're
a
going to
confectionery.
Hey, we
thank
can't
you.
wrap tonight. Hold on. We can't wrap tonight.
Oh, oh.
Oh. Oh.
Damascus
Moral lesson.
comes running with a unicycle in his crotch towards the boys. And he says, well, what did we learn today? I'll tell you what I learned. I think we can agree. Yeah.
Lesson.
Getting hit in the face with William is no fun. Getting rid of your fleas makes your ass smoother than a baby rat's back. And they all try to roll you if you ain't too sharp.
You always got sound advice to match.
I mean,
Always.
somebody once told him that.
Somebody did tell me that.
After that bath, I ain't feeling very sharp at all.
Oh, shit. Donation from Shiggy.
We got one for next time.
Angie Jolene on the Fall Boys way out of town makes an appearance to give a kiss on the cheek to one of these rough and tumbling boys. Her husband left her to start a peach cannery.
Yes.
Out east and it's been hard on her own. It's just appreciative things possibly getting easier around here. She might have a trinket to give, which may or may not be lucky, and she just wants to get rid of it.
Yes.
All right. On that note, I'll do top down on my view here, 1 through 5.
Now that she's got herself there, one of them desert rabbit's foots for you.
Laredo,
Yeah.
Angie, Ingenue Jolene gives you a kiss, and she says,
Jolene.
she says she gets real close. She's a pretty fine young thing, but she looks a little road worn. And she says, as she gets real close and gives you a kiss on the cheek, my God, you smell a hell of a lot better than a can of peaches. And then she slips a trinket in your pocket.
Tip my hat to the little lady.
And as you tip your hat, she gives a little bit of extra sway in her step as she looks over her shoulder at you, you dirty, nasty circus clown.
And I do appreciate it.
And
That
that's
girl
where we're
looks
going
like
to end.
she's taken someone's man before.
Damn it! I did not have 100 bits on me. I was gonna dump 100 to make him turn into buttons right in the middle of.
Do I have to
She
roll
tucks-
that, or are you gonna give me something?
She tucks the little like thing in his pocket. And he puts on his clown nose.
Well, I don't know what you said.
Jolene.
She's taking plenty of men's man out, or women's man. I tell you that.
And
Maybe
some
one
men
man
too.
She takes everyone's man.
Just
Mordecai
'cause
don't
she
like her.
can.
All right.
Well, y'all.
So, somebody
Auburn
kick off the
hair.
outro.
Just
Auburn
too
hair.
much.
All right.
Too much.
Well,
Too much.
this is our Thursday, every other Thursday game. It's Yee Haw. It's Western. It's big dumb fun. You can come back here in 2 weeks and find us back here again at 10 p.m. Central Time. We don't have any Friday programs. Takes us clear on into Saturday, where at 10 p.m. we are back for what could be one of the remaining few episodes of our D&D game Everstorm. So it's coming to a climactic end.
As always, it depends heavily on which direction the gentlemen intend to go.
In our ability to not get ADD and wander off in who knows
And
what
it
direction.
happens,
Impossible.
but you know,
Impossible.
I feel we are within 5 of an end, but it could be much shorter depending upon the actions of our gentlemen.
He's going to say it's 5 with a plus or minus 1 in there.
Yeah, I'd say
probably.
a 5 with the pluses or minuses.
So that is Saturday at 10 p.m. We're back here for Everstorm. It is
Thank
our
you, Shiggy. We appreciate having everybody come by.
this is our big dumb fun game. That's our big super serious adventure game. So, but come back and watch it.
Super serious.
Super serious.
So serious.
So serious.
Honestly, though, it's going to be sad on Saturday.
Nobody even smiles in that game. It's just
I've
But
never smiled.
legitimately, we do have to kick off next game with dealing with the deaths of not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 NPCs.
Yeah, but
No,
you
but
just
not,
you just
not four,
nobody's gonna
four-
miss them.
NPCs like
the four oldest. I think four
No
of
one's
the
gonna
oldest
miss them.
NPCs in the whole
4
thing.
of the
no one's
old
gonna miss
NPCs that are like, okay. I like how Kodo's like, I don't give a shit.
It's,
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
you know,
It'll be everybody
NPC.
going like, everybody be like, come on, let's go. And then Fulcrum's like, no, you don't understand.
No.
It's like, Timmy will be broken, and you're all like, oh, they're just NPCs.
Power's just gonna roll up his sleeves and just turn them all to elves.
oh no,
make them
So
out.
we can't give the NPCs a better funeral than we gave Skeezer though. So
That's
Oh,
true.
well.
That's true.
that would be wrong.
Yeah.
Well, Skeezer should have waited until I had high enough level skills to bring him back as an elf.
Oh, don't worry. I mean, whether we actually do it in game or it's an epilogue thing, that Skeezer thing's getting resolved.
There was no body. There was no body.
It's gonna-
in Skeezer.
It's gonna get
That's true.
resolved. Don't worry.
Nobody
I got
did.
plans.
I got plans.
Oh yeah.
I've had some time to think. I got all kinds of plans. But before we get around to all that shenanigans, on Monday, we are doing community night, and we've been on a 7 Days to Die run where we have been allowing you, much like you could do here in this game, to spend some bits to throw
Yeah.
ample amounts of
kill.
zombies at me and Jeff and Levi and kill us. But this Monday,
A
we're
lot.
taking a small break from it, and we're by popular demand, we're going to do a Jackbox party night on Monday. So.
Nice.
10 p.m. on Monday, we're going to do some Jackbox Party with you, our viewers. So if you're in our Discord, someone drop that Discord link. You can get in there and you can join in with us, and we're going to play some Jackbox on Monday. That's going to give Jeff a little time to tweak some of his creations in 7 Days to Die for Darkness Falls. So the following Monday, we'll be back, and everything will hopefully be working correctly, and mayhem will ensue.
If you
Tuesday-
guys are gonna do trivia
Yeah.
murder party, I am there to fight for my crown.
How about we just start with Murder Trivia Party
I'll
and
start
go
with
from
it.
there?
Yes.
So
Good place to
We'll
go.
be-
we'll
Yeah,
start
we're
with
gonna-
that one, and usually the winner gets to pick the next game. But since it's been so long since we played Jackbox, we don't remember who won last. So we'll start with Murder Trivia and we'll go from there.
True.
I will crush you, Levi. Says
Oh,
Mouse.
Mouse
Or
throwing down
to
the
the
gauntlet.
challenge.
Oh man, it's already building to be a showdown.
Yeah,
On
if you're looking to
Tuesdays, both Levi and Cameron do shows. Levi is usually first with DM'd art.
Yeah, I'll be back. I don't have anything to be held up by, so I will be DM to arting. It'll be painting with real paint. It will be something.
And you
I
look forward to that.
believe
I can
will be back.
fly.
I believe I can fly. There's been a lot of chaos in my house for a while, so
Yeah.
we've been on a little hiatus. So I think I'll be back. The hard part is, so I've been working on music, but it's for the new game that is a dark secret.
Yeah.
you can't play
So
Yeah.
I
that.
can't
do that.
on
Yeah.
screen.
Yeah. That's
So-
where we're
How do you feel about the harmonica, Cam?
Yeah.
If somebody
Little
can get me a
Western over here.
harmonica sample, I'll make it work. It'll be
What
a
about a-
Space Cowboys.
What's the thing called a mouth harp?
I'll have you know I
Yes.
actually have that.
I had one.
Yes.
I don't think I
Yeah.
have it anymore.
I have that and a harmonica
Sample it.
VST. Yeah.
Don't flick your teeth with them. It hurts.
Yeah.
It hurts real bad.
Shiggy, Clint did. Clint did
Yeah,
all of that
Clint-
intro.
Clint did all
that.
Everything about it.
Yep.
Voices and everything.
Animation, the whole thing.
we promote Cameron's music a lot, but Clint is a musician in his own right.
It's true.
And,
Very true.
and he did the entire intro, the animation, the music, the lyrics, sang it.
Yep.
All of it is all him. So yeah, that whole thing is him.
Yep.
Thank
A
you.
lot of their other
Thank you.
intros,
It was
too.
fun.
Like,
Thank you
Yeah.
for saying that. It took him forever to get that done, and he put that on his self. So thank you so much for anybody that's
Yep.
throwing him appreciation, because it
Yeah.
was way more than we
It's-
wanted. And
I mean, and so you know, like he works a job and has a wife and
He
kids
does.
and like actual responsibilities too. Like he doesn't just sit around and do this all day. Like he's
he has an actual, like, all kinds of stuff he should be doing. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mouse said intro is actually up on our YouTube channel if you just want to
It
watch the
is.
intro.
Yeah, if you just want to see it's up there on its own. So that'll bring us around to next Wednesday, which is the long-awaited return of I, Kindred, my Vampire the Masquerade game.
Woo.
which has been on a bit of a hiatus due to some player absences and a GM coworker party. I had to go out with my coworkers for one night, so we've been on like a bit of a hiatus. So I've got to go back rewatch the last episode and make sure all my notes are correct, and then we will be returning hopefully next Wednesday for iKindred, and that would bring us to the end of our week's worth of programs.
Very nice.
All right.
Good stuff.
Thank y'all for coming by. Greatly appreciate your time and energy. And those of you that gave bits, you are very kind.
Thank you.
Support us.
Yep.
Thank you.
We enjoy doing big, dumb, fun stuff and all the stuff we do. So thank you very much. Who are we rating?
Our buddy who got honorable mention, I believe, today is Crimson Blades is currently
Sure did.
streaming.
He did.
And he got a mention today, even in our loot tables.
Somebody's got a Crimson Blade.
That's right.
Yeah.
Cam did. Yep.
No.
No, I do.
No,
That was
I
Max
I
didn't.
got it.
Oh, really?
I got it. Yeah, I got the
No,
Cam
that's
Blade.
good.
You run right
Disappear
before
into a
me.
hat. Bye!
Well, here we go. So let's go say hi to Crimson, wish him well, and tell him we sent you. And we will catch you all next time.
See you, everybody.
See you later.